This video is just the excuse I've been waiting for. Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. I know I say that a lot, but this one, so excited. So a while ago now, I did the challenge where you read 200 pages every single day. And I saw Destiny Tidwell's take on that video, I did, where her baseline each day was 200 pages, but she was trying to see how much she could read in a week if she dedicated a whole week to reading. So every day the baseline is 200 pages, but we don't stop there, we carry on. And that's what today's video is. So I'm dedicating my whole week to reading, and every day the goal is at least 200 pages read, but we're gonna carry on most days unless I'm really busy, and see just how much we can read in a week, just how many pages I can get done each day while still enjoying myself. That's why the 200 pages is there, because I don't want to stress myself out too much. 200 pages is very manageable, so some days I might stop there. But if I'm really into my book, who knows how many pages I could have read by the end of the week. Let's just get straight into it because I am so in the mood to read right now. Today is Monday, and the first book I'm going to be reading in this video is Needful Things by Stephen King. This is a big one. It's like 800 pages. And I'm in a Stephen King binge right now. I read 3 of his books in the last 3 days. I'm super excited to get to this one. I've been putting it off because of how long it is, and I've heard it's really scary. I thought the whole point of this video is to read a lot, so I'm going to use this video to try and get some big books off of my TBR. So I'm about to start reading Needful Things by Stephen King. I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I don't know anything about it. Needful Things is a store where you don't pay in money, and that is all I know, I think. But even that might not be true. So I am now on page 132 of Needful Things. Okay, I am scared. I'm creeped out. I'm very glad that it's still daylight while I'm reading this book. It's only 11 AM, so I can get quite a bit more of this book done before it gets dark. Stephen King's books are so much scarier when it's dark out. So far it's very good, very creepy. I'm already familiar with a lot of the characters because this is a book set in Castle Rock. I'm not a big fan of his books, you won't know, but Castle Rock, there's a lot of his books set in Castle Rock. So there are a lot of repeating characters, and then they reference older books. I'm enjoying going back to this town and having freaky shit happen. Oh my goodness, hello. Look, this is my view right now. I have one big puppy and one little puppy, and then the other one is up there being independent. So I'm just gonna sit with the cutest doggies ever and read my horror book. It's kind of a... Hey! Okay, so I have hit the 200 page count for the day. I'm now on page 214 of Needful Things. This book is really good. It's a little bit slow paced at times, but I don't mind that because with horror I don't expect really fast paced. In fact, some of my favourite horrors are slow burn horrors. So I'm really enjoying this one. I've hit 200 pages, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to switch over to my Kindle and I'm going to read Plot Twist by Bria Keenan. The book is 352 pages long. Who knows how much of it I'm going to end up reading. I could very well read the whole thing, which would make us like 500 and something pages, which is crazy. But I'm going to start that now and read for a bit on my Kindle. I like a change of pace, a change of genres, a change of formats. I'm often, if you're not new to this channel, you'll know I do read multiple books at once, so I'm going to read some of Plot Twist by Bria Keenan. It is the evening now. Let's fix that lighting a little bit. I just finished Plot Twist by Bria Keenan. Unfortunately, I'm going to rate this one 2 stars. This book was a NetGalley arc, so thank you to NetGalley. It will be out by the time this video is out. I unfortunately did not like it. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'll pull out some of what I said in my review. Didn't like the FMC, and it's basically all told from her point of view. I think it is all her point of view. Didn't like how really important things weren't communicated because of her. I didn't like how self-centered she was and how she made everything about her. And that kind of ruined the book for me. So I'm gonna rate it 2 stars. I'm not gonna be reading anything else today, so that is the end of day 1. And if I add up both books I read today, we have 566 pages read for Monday. It's definitely not gonna be that high for every day. I haven't had much to do today. But I think that is an amazing start to this challenge. Like I said, not going to read anything else today. I think I'm going to watch some YouTube and reorganize my Stephen King bookshelf because I got some more books of his and there's no room. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be continuing with Needful Things, so I'll probably wake up and listen to some of it and then I'll let you know how that goes. It is Tuesday afternoon. It's like 1 p.m. I have nothing to do for the rest of the day. Hello, gorgeous girl. Look at the puppy. I have nothing to do for the rest of the day, so I'm just gonna have a reading marathon this afternoon, aren't I? And I don't really know what I'm in the mood to read. Read some more of Needful Things, like I said. Page 260, I'm really liking it. I'm just going to have a nice day, a day of nothing. So today's numbers are probably going to be quite high. Hit the 200 page mark for Needful Things. And I also hit the halfway point for the whole book. I'm on page 430, 433. And yeah, it's really good. I'm really liking it. I'm liking all the different storylines and how they still all connect with each other. And I'm not stopping at the 200 page mark. I'm going to carry on with this for a bit longer and then I might switch over to one of the other books. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to carry on with this one for a bit longer, probably till it gets dark out, and then I might have to stop because if it keeps getting creepier, I might have to stop when it's dark. So I've reached page 555 of Needful Things by Stephen King and I'm stopping here today for my reading. That means I've read 341 pages today. So day 2, looking pretty good. My aim is to try and finish this tomorrow. So that's what most of my reading will be tomorrow. And I guess I'll see you then. It's Wednesday morning and I'm well on track to finish Needful Things today. I'm about 100 pages from the end. I'm about to sit and read how this is gonna go down because it could go so many different ways and I'll let you know when I'm done.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. I did it. I finished Needful Things by Stephen King, this 800 page book, and I did it in 3 days, which I think is pretty good. I'm going to rate this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was not a 5-star read because a couple of bits did get a bit repetitive, and I do feel like it was longer than it needed to be, but I will read anything from Stephen King, so it's still a 4-star. It wasn't boring at any point, and it was a really good, a really dark, a really creepy read. That means that already today I have read 235 pages, so we've passed the 200 mark. And I'm not sure what I'm in the mood to read now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then I'm going to pick up some other book and see how much more I can get done today. Good morning. It is day 4. Did read some more last night after we finished Needful Things. I started If the Sun Never Sets by Anna Huang. I got to page 98. I'm not loving it so far, but I'm going to try and finish it today because it's very short. Which means yesterday I read a total of 333 pages. So we've gone above 200 every day so far, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go above it again today. Goals for today: finish If the Sun Never Sets. There are 188 pages left, so that doesn't hit the 200 mark, and it's also not the only book I want to read today. And then I'm not sure what else I'm in the mood for. Kind of switching between a few things, so I might end up reading a bit of each. I have Powerless by Lauren Roberts, which was one of the books I was in the mood for a few days ago, and I'm still in the mood for it, whereas my mind changes so quickly. I think it's a sign I should pick that one up. Also have Rose Madder by Stephen King. This is a big one, and I don't want this vlog to be just Stephen King books, but I'm really in a Stephen King mood, so like kind of want to pick it up. I also have my Kindle because I'm a Kindle girl, so I don't really know what my plans are reading for the day other than trying to finish this one. I'm not loving it so far, not gonna lie, but it could pick up. So I have just finished If the Sun Ever Sets by Anne Huang, and I'm rating this one 2 stars. I can't tell you too much because it's the second book about the same couple, but what I can tell you is that I was rooting for them to not end up together. Like, it would have been better if they hadn't ended up together. I was not rooting for them at all, and that's a huge part of a romance book, is rooting for the couple. So 2 stars. That means I read 188 pages today, so not the 200 mark. I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. I'm going to have a bit of a break and then see what I'm in the mood to pick up later. So I ended up starting Rose Madder by Stephen King. It's about 600 pages long. 600 pages, you might think, wow, that's a long book, but for Stephen King, that's not one of his longer ones. I will say I'm about 100 pages in, and it is definitely a tough read so far. It's about a woman escaping an abusive relationship, and you're getting her point of view, and then you're getting his point of view trying to track her down. And it's very graphic. It doesn't shy away from the details of their relationship. And it, like I'd said, is a very hard read, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying her start to see her freedom and live her life away from him. 100 pages in, I'm going to read some more. We are not done for the day, but I wanted to let you guys know we hit the 200 page goal again, and we're not stopping anytime soon. I'm aiming to get to like the 400 page mark. So we read just under 200 pages of the other book. So I've got to get to page 200-ish of this book tonight, which is more than likely gonna happen. Unlike the young Elizabeth Taylor, I also know because it doesn't. I have made it to page 167 of Rose Madder, and I'm going to stop here for the night. We didn't quite hit the 400 page goal, but that does mean I've read 355 pages today. Pretty good. We've read at least 300 every single day. So it is day 5, it's Friday, and I am struggling today. I don't know if I'm going to meet the 200 pages. I'm super tired. I got no sleep last night, and I've ended up being really busy today. I'm currently on page 248, which means I haven't even read 100 pages yet. I'm definitely going to be able to get to 100, but I don't know about 200, to be completely honest. I was really enjoying this, and then it's taken a turn that I don't know. I heard this book takes a turn halfway through, and it did. But I don't know if that's going to continue for the rest of the book, or if it's taken a supernatural twist, or if she's just dreaming. Like, I don't know what's real and what's not. I don't know how I really feel about it, but I'm not going to force myself to get to 200 pages if I'm too tired or I get a headache or anything like that. Today's just going to be a day. Happy Saturday morning, as predicted. Didn't get 200 pages last night. I did get to 132 pages read, so over 100, so I'm not too disappointed. It's the weekend now though, so we're basically guaranteed to make up for that one day where we didn't hit 200 pages. So I have a few hours now, and I have 167 pages left of Rose Madder, so that is what I'm going to spend the next few hours doing, aiming to finish this book, and then we'll have finished, I think, 4 books in this video so far. So I'm going to try and pick my next read to be something I can finish by tomorrow. Just finished my 4th book of this video, Rose Madder by Stephen King. I'm going to rate this one 4 stars. Please check content warnings. It was very dark, very twisted, very disturbing. One of the scariest villains I've read about, and it was a human. Like, some of the scariest things in horror is the stuff humans can do, because with supernatural things there's this like knowing that it's not real, but when it's a human it's like this could be possible, and that just makes it scarier. That means I read 167 pages so far today. I am going to see my grandparents for a bit now, so I'm going to take a break from reading, and then when I come back I'm going to pick up whatever I'm in the mood for. Happy Sunday. It is the last day of this challenge. Last night I ended up starting A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faizal. It's really good so far, I'm really enjoying it. It's a fantasy, it's got vampires in it, which I'm really enjoying. Last night I read the first 51 pages, which means in total for Saturday I read 218 pages. Like I said, today's the last day and my aim is to read the rest of this. If I do that, I will have read 297 pages today, because that's how many pages I have left. I am about 100 pages in now. I've been reading for a bit. I'm really enjoying it, really liking it. Sprayed edges are absolutely gorgeous. I've been awake for hours. I didn't really sleep last night, so I'm gonna go back to bed for a bit, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of my day making it through A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faizal. Okay, I have not quite finished this yet, but I wanted to come on here and do the update for tonight because I'm going to finish this in bed and then go to sleep. So far it's looking between a 3 and a 4 star, but obviously, like I said, haven't finished it yet. But I will be finishing it tonight. So let's talk stats for the week. On Monday I read 566 pages. On Tuesday I read 341. Wednesday was 333. Thursday was 355. Friday was 132. That was the worst day. Saturday was 218, and today, once I finish this, will be 297. I finished 5 books and read a grand total of 2,242 pages this week, which is absolutely crazy, and I am super proud of myself, if I do say so myself. This video has been super fun. I've loved it so much. I found some great books, I found some not so great books, and I've just had a really good reading week altogether. That is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe, as I post new videos every single week. Let me know what you read this week. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I read in this video. That's all from me. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in another video. Bye!